Hi, I'm naturopathic Dr. Samia McCully, and today I'm here with Stephanie Kirst. Stephanie is an expert in EMF. You may have seen our other two videos on EMF contributing to or causing low energy and insomnia. We are doing a series, and this is the third in our series. Today what are we talking about, Stephanie?
We're going to talk about headaches today.
Okay, but before we get started, if you haven't seen the other two and you don't know what EMF is, you definitely need to know. So Stephanie is just going to give us a quick recap.
I'm a building biologist, and that's someone who makes your home healthier. And one of the primary focuses of mine is on EMF. EMF stands for electromagnetic fields. So think about the electromagnetic radiation that we get from our modern technology, like our cell phones.
Okay. Okay, so Stephanie, tell us about headaches and EMF.
So obviously, headaches are a symptom that can have many causes. Think about stress, lack of sleep, dehydration, but EMF can be an underlying cause of a headache. And I think the best way to talk about this is to think about a case study. And in 2023, in Sweden, there was a couple who had a 5G cell tower installed on their roof. A cell tower can be one of the highest exposures of EMF if we live in close proximity to it. And so the couple started experiencing a multitude of symptoms, including headaches. Now, the interesting thing about this is once they moved away, the symptoms went away. They didn't have headaches anymore. And also, headache was not something that they suffered from before the cell tower was installed. So again, you may or may not know if you're susceptible to EMF, but we always want to look at minimizing sources within the home to see possibly how much better you could feel with less EMF in your life.
Okay. And do you have a lot of clients who comment that their headaches go away once they reduce their EMF exposure?
I do. I had a particular client who, as many of us do, would sleep with her cell phone on her nightstand at night. So it's close to her body, right? It's perhaps 2 feet away.
Not in airplane mode, right?
Not in airplane mode, actually on and emitting. And like we've said before, Wi-Fi routers can be a strong source of EMF, but our cell phones definitely are, especially when they're close to our bodies. And so figuring she's having an 8-hour night of sleep with her cell phone right next to her, and she was waking up with terrible headaches. Once we got the cell phone out of the bedroom or put it in airplane mode, turned it off at night, there are lots of options that we can look at. The headaches, the frequency of the headaches went down.
Okay, great. So that is very interesting. And I think if you know anyone who gets headaches regularly, you might want to send them to this video, see if maybe that's what's contributing or causing their headaches. Okay, Stephanie, so what are we talking about next week?
Next week, let's talk about kind of a less common symptom, but if you suffer from it, it can be really disruptive. We're talking about ringing in the ears or tinnitus and how EMF can affect it.
Okay. And actually, I think I actually have a lot of patients who have ringing in the ears. So I'm definitely sending this one to my patients. Okay, we'll see you next week, Stephanie.
Sounds good.